Alrighty, let's see who's popping in today. Just getting the prize box all ready to go. I was able to swing by the hobby shop, pick up a couple goodies. Hope everybody else is doing good today. Crazy, I was at the hobby shop just digging through boxes, and he had all these awesome cards, not even sleeved or top loaded. I'm like, what in the heck, dude? You got a Vortex. My brain just went blank. Jackson Dart just hanging out there, no sleeve, no top load. I'm like, oh, this is like a $35, $40 card, dude. He's like, is it? I'm like, okay. Yes, I should have tried to snag it. All right, there's Clarky. What's up, Dave? Thanks again for hopping in, bud. And no pressure if you saw the tag. I sent you a tag for Corey's because it was like a 4-team combo thing, and I know you kind of like the Rays and you like your Bucks, and it was like $25 for like a spot. So obviously no pressure. I just thought of you. So, oh, the baseball one. Hopefully this link holds up. Hopefully my drugs hold up. Still in quite a bit of pain today, unfortunately. But welcome in. Okay, as you and anybody else pops in, Dave, let's start giving some guesses for an auto. I'll go through ownership. We got Pete Swiderski on the Cardinals. Latimer closing us up, taking the Falcons and the Bengals. Hosby on his teams, the Ravens and Commanders. Joe Desky going Bills, Chiefs, Vikings, and Steelers. He did the Packers, and then he let JT have them, which is very nice of you. Thank you, Joe, for sharing. Carl Gallagher on the Panthers. George Sweeting on the Bears, the Patriots, and the Texans. Alan Stein from Black and Gold breaks on the Browns. I think he's got a few teams left. I'm not positive. I think he does, though, on his select break. Oh, yep. I see your comment, Dave, on the other one. It just popped up. That's awesome. So check out Black and Gold with Alan. Robert Avatia, it's been a while, man. Thanks for hopping in. He is on the Cowboys. Tito are picking up the Broncos and then mixing things up a little bit. Taking Seahawks. He must be chasing some Milrose stuff. That's my guess anyway. Let's see. I took the Lions. JT from Just In Breaks and Trades. Good dude. First guy I actually broke off of Facebook, I think. Not broke with. Good dude, JT. Always good prices too over at Justin's Breaks. He's on the Packers. Jimmy O'Hara picking up the Colts and the Chargers. Nick Hammers from Hammers Hits. Another great dude. He's got a Rookies and Stars and Optic H2 box break up right now with some other goodies mixed in. Check it out. He has, I think, about 10 or 11 teams left. So head over to Nick's Hammers Hits. Harlan Benner on the Raiders. Jim Jennings getting his Rams and Dolphins combo. George, we already got George on the Patriots. Sorry. Glidden picking up the Saints. Brian Latari on the Giants from Blinky's box breaks. He dropped one last night. I think it is select also, if I remember right. I was pretty tired, so I don't think I saw exactly what it was. Brian, awesome job always. Lots of hits over these tables, been on fire, he said. So check it out. Blinky's box breaks. Dave Clark on the Jets and Bucks. Greg Reese on the Eagles. Lariz on his Niners. And then Harold Lambus picking up the Titans. Thank you, Mike, for helping us close up. Appreciate it. Okay. Anybody? I don't know if some people is having troubles commenting lately. So if it's giving you issues, give me a DM if you need to. So if it's giving you any fits at all. So sorry, I just got a message. Oh yeah, that's like last time, Chris. Chris left, and like literally 2 minutes after he logged off, he got that sweet Jaden Higgins RPA. That was awesome. Is that your guess then, Chris? You're gonna guess something else, so that way another good one comes your way. Okay. There you go. Pay it forward. Oh, let me talking to myself. Okay. Higgins, it is. Dave, do you want to give me a guess, brother, or do you have to sneak off? I couldn't remember. Hey, Jim, how are you doing? Clinton's going Higgins for George. So we only have, what, 2 guaranteed autos and then a 50-50, not 50, it's probably 20% chance in this. So, and then obviously there's always a chance in retail. Viewers, let's get it. Let's go. It's funny, we pulled a bunch of Mason Taylors. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. I can't remember. Is that you, JT? But hoping I pull an Buka. Hey, Osby. I can't remember if you were Silent One Gaming or not. I'm trying to remember who the gaming is. Well, JT, give me a guess for an auto, brother. You can guess for yourself or guess for someone else. Little Bill, is that McCroskey Merritt Bill? Is that the one? Okay. Mason Taylor, okay. Oh, man, he's going big. Joe Desky would be very happy if we pull that, JT. I will do $20 break credit if we pull one of the autos you guys are guessing, so that'd be sick. All right, so I went through ownership. Let's go through product. I'm going to start off with a little fatty Donruss, and then we got a couple different types of mosaic. We got the holiday mosaic, and then the red scope hanger mosaic. And then 3 blasters, absolute, prism with the disco, and the blue, which is actually not orange, but pink. Is that how it is? I can't remember. They both say orange, the green and the blue one. So one of them's going to be right. And then 1 mega. This is the Target megas that have the auto or mem, not just the guaranteed mem like in the Walmart ones. So that's a good one. Hoping for something sweet out of there. Then we got our lunchbox. Bought these online, so I don't know if he shook them out. Make sure they didn't have the graded cards. We got a supposedly 1 chance, 10 chance a graded card. I can't tell. We got 6 packs and a regular card. So, and then our select hobby: 2 autos, 1 mem. Like I said, JT's got one going on too. But I don't think quite half full. Lots of teams left. 15 prisms. Looking for contenders rookie ticket. I saw one come out of. I think Blinky had one come out of his contenders rookie ticket. So. Which would be pretty sweet. Okay, let's get our setup up here. Oh, I'm excited too, Chris. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I think I'll probably go through 1,000 top loads. It feels like it anyway. And good job, Dave. Keep Mama happy. You got a pregnant one too, JT? Or are you just cleaning the kitchen? Is she cooking with Prego, or is she Prego? I feel like you got a whole mess of kids, JT. I don't know if you'd want any more coming. Oh, select's your favorite. I was gonna say, I thought, yeah, I know you have a whole mess of kids, so this is number 3 for Dave, so he might be stuck whether he likes it or not after this one. Okay, we always start with a pack of Score a Treat. Get the table warmed up, hopefully. First card out of here will be our first prize. I've got 2 and that was enough, so. All right, we got an Eagle for Greg Reese. We'll roll the dice unless he stops by soon. Robert Brazil, and then our rookie is Raheem Sanders. Raheem Sanders. Not really familiar with Raheem. Where did he go? Let's see, out of South Carolina. Alfredo using Prego. It's a double Prego night, Dave. And if you're watching a break while you're helping clean, she's less likely to get mad at you. All right, let's open up some Donruss here and get warmed up. That didn't warm up the table much, so. Oh, that would do it, JT. I would have been trying to buy that card off you a couple years ago. Just getting dominated by this pack. That's it. Make it. Then you got all of them. That's awesome. This is ripping like the score packs were that way this year. Are really hard to get into. Pull the base off the bottom. Got a blue scope down there at the bottom. It looks like. All right. All right. Let's cruise through the base. You got Joe Ferguson, which is so funny they made a card of Joe Ferguson. 4 picks and touchdowns. Braylon Allen, Baker, Justin Jefferson, Boomer, Adam Thielen, Derek Carr, Jameson Williams, Jalen Ramsey, Josh Allen, Tyler Boyd, Eric Dickerson is a Colt, Adonai Mitchell, Drake May, Jalen Hurts on the green. Nice one there. Then Jordan James rated rookie, Dylan Gabriel rated rook, and a Jackson Hawes. So Alan Stein and the Brownies getting the Dylan Gabriel to get things started. Let's finish up. Okay, we got Garrett Wilson blue also for Dave. Kyle McCord blue for Greg Reese. And the rest of our base, A-Chain, McLaughlin, Tutu, Godwin, Ed Reed, Harold Carmichael, David Montgomery, blue Sam Laporta, Bomb Squad, Aaron Rodgers, and then Kyler Murray. So these will all get sleeved and top loaded later just for time, but we're going to take care of the Kyle McCord green. Got a little tiny ding at the bottom there. I don't think you're going to get this one graded anyway, Greg, but either way, if you're PC, sorry about that. Okay, I'm still missing. Let's see here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guesses for an auto. If there's anybody that has not given me a guess for an auto, please let me know. Even if you have to DM me if you want to, if it's not working. So, okay. Well, I don't think Greg is here yet, so I'll roll the dice for Greg. Three times. 3 is not. Hi. Sorry, I'm on quite a bit of drugs because my face surgery yesterday. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it makes me kind of sleepy. So I apologize for yawning so much. Let's not put that one. Let's put that one. Let's do that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we got a Reggie Bush out of Goodwin Champions. It's like a blue checkers is what it's called. Cool looking card though. Number 249. Kind of a fun card for you, Greg. I know you're a Penn State fan, but gotta respect the greatness that was Reggie Bush. believe George isn't here yet. And I'm trying to get Hot Hands to come hang for a little bit too, so we'll see if it works out. Okay, let's jump to this guy. Remember how excited we were when I think I bought one of these like opening day when they came out for like $40 online before I saw them everywhere. It took like a month for them to hit our town. I think the first one I bought was like $35, $40. Somebody was making bank. I was so excited to get my hands on one, and then I remember Nick did a break with one, and he had like 10 of them, and every team was like $10 or $15. I was like, "How's he doing that?" And I didn't realize they were so cheap. So you live and learn. Okay, our red. Oh, the Cowboys and Robert Avatia picking up the Dak Prescott ornament for next year's tree. Like I said, when they first came out, they were so hard to find, and then yeah. Have you been able to get any of those Phoenix Blasters, the winter one? Those things are awesome, but my stores are all out now. Oh, it's like somebody peed on your tree. Let's pull that front then. Peyton Manning out of Hall of Fame. Nice. Yeah, they're awesome. Khalil Shakir. I'm sure you saw Nick's the other day. He pulled a 1 of 1 out of one of those things. That's crazy. Christian McCaffrey, Kyron Williams, Warren Moon is a Seahawk. What? Trey Benson, a little ding at the bottom there. Ricky White for the Seahawks, speaking of Seahawks. And then we got a little Memboo going out to Dave on the holiday. Candy Cane. We got Higgins on an Elevate, and then Rome Odunze. Yeah, I think I'm down to about 4 or 5, and I've been kind of like holding on to them like gold. Like if we ever have a box that's missing an auto or something, they're a fun one to kind of throw in to make up for it. Ricky White, where is he? Texas? No, UNLV. I was way off. But Dave getting a little Memboo. Armand Memboo. Hakuna Matata. Means no worries. And then Jaden Higgins going out to Georgia. I'm just throwing stuff up here for now until we get better stuff. Okay, let's getting kind of moving things around to kind of get to stuff, and let's do some absolute. Might get a numbered out of here. Get the black parallels, I think it says, right? Oh, these are the green. My bad. Where the black out of? I barely buy absolute because it's. I don't want to say it's crap, but it's not my favorite. Except for unless you get a Kaboom. But it used to be pretty cool. Back in like 2020 when they gave you an auto, it was awesome. But they're getting stingier and stingier. Empty box. Half my autos I got in 2020 were with JT. Exactly. 2, 4, 6. I think half the autos. But I can remember 1990. They used to have used to guarantee an auto, and I remember getting a bunch of my autos out of absolute from you. Robert's probably got like 10 of these. And what's funny is in years past, at least you got a ton of rookies, and now they've actually cut down on the rookies. You don't even get as many rookies as you used to out of here. So that's maybe what was a lot of megas back in the day. I could just never find product around here. And I remember I just got a ton of absolute back then. I still didn't love the fact I got like 42 rookies of the same player, but I remember got a decent amount of autos out of there. Well, we got a little patcharoo, so we'll put that to the side. Remember, you did a decent amount of absolute and a bunch of rookies and stars. And to me, that's the ugliest rookie and stars they ever made was the 2020 rookies and stars. They've only gotten better since then and before that, but it was still fun to chase. We got Jadon Blue. We got a green Jerome Ford. Tank Dell on the draft diamonds. Jake Ferguson, Tyreek Hill, Theo Johnson, Chigoziem Okonkwo, Jordan Love, Will Howard. We got a green Dylan Gabriel. Hard to believe it's 6 years ago, huh? Crazy. And then we got a Tesla by Storm. Tesla. I don't know if I got one of those yet. I'll take it. I actually love those Kaboom boxes, though. Those were kind of fun this spring because it was like so many inserts. It was super fun. Kenneth Walker, K9, Chase Brown, Tyreek Hill, Theo Johnson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Travis Hunter. It's a good start, at least better than nothing for Nick. Aaron Jones on a green. Jackson Dart on a rookie wave. Nice. Nice start for Blinky. Sam Darnold, C-Mac, Gino, Jamar Chase, and David Montgomery. So, at least it's a start. It's only an absolute, but it's better than nothing. For Travis Hunter and Jackson Dart. The only Kaboom I've pulled this year was out of one of those. I didn't think they were great either, but I did like they had so many inserts. Like if you're trying to collect the set, it was kind of cool. And for the price, for like, what, $50 or something, they weren't too bad. But I agree, they weren't great. But consider they were, not much more than a blaster. So we had a little ding here on the Josh Connerly Hosby. I apologize. If you want me to get you a pack, I can. I mean, it's just a base rookie, but still, it's your base rookie. So let me know if you want me to get you a pack. We got a Savion Jones for the Broncos on a green for Tony. We got Ashton Genty on a Hog Heaven. Nice. And then Jaden Reed, Brian Thomas, Christian McCaffrey. Close the door. My little girl's getting a little loud. Gino, Quentin Johnston, and rookie Arian Smith out of Georgia. So we got Ashton coming out for at least one of those so far for Harlan. Oh, cool. You did grab them. I just thought for the price, it was kind of fun. And, man, you can't hardly get the Buccaneers for that price, let alone get all the other teams, too. So, a good PC break. It was fun. Hosby, did I get your guess for an auto? I don't think I did. Oh, yeah, you did. Bill, my bad, McCray. I will definitely be open for that. I didn't know you were that big a Magic fan. That's cool. Yeah, I'll definitely be open to that. Nice Genty. Isaiah Likely on a draft diamonds. Let me finish up. Dak, Chuba, Jacoby Myers, Jaden Reed, Brian Thomas, and Sammy D. And then over here, off the back, we have another Quentin Johnson. It's weird. This is one of the first boxes I've had where the packs are almost all identical. Base cards. Jamar Chase, David Montgomery, Kenneth Walker again, Chase Brown again, Jake Ferguson again, Jack Betch, and O'Marion Hampton on the patch card. That's not bad at all. Going out to Jamie O'Hara on the O'Marion Hampton patch card. I get that. Their team is so talented this year. I really thought this was the year they were going to get over the hump. I thought they'd be the number 2 or 3 seed. I really did. I was impressed with the moves they made in the offseason. They got so much young talent. So, alrighty. Well, I got to roll the dice for Jamie. 4 times 16. Okay. It might be a pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Not bad. We have a Dexter Lawrence patch card out of Donruss Threads. Going out to Jamie O'Hara. Yes, definitely. Aren't you a Magic fan too, JT? I thought you might have been. Yeah, besides Paolo, they've been having a tough time. Suggs, I mean, he's a big, obviously a Gonzaga player, but he hasn't really turned into much either. The Vucevic was great. I remember that now when I had a basketball break, you hopped on the Magic once, and I was like, I kind of forgot about that. Okay, nothing too much out of there, but we did get a nice Omarion Hampton patch card, and we got a couple. At least nobody's going home skunked with the Jags and Giants and Raiders, but hopefully get a lot more than just that. All right, let's jump back into Mosaic. Let's go with the Blaster next. I can't believe, I don't think they were asking that much for Ja either. I was kind of surprised nobody got Ja. And George just said, oh crap, I'm on my way. I just like having George here. He cracks me up. I got to get George over to yours too, JT. He'd have a lot of fun with having George in there. He's a good time for sure. A little inappropriate at times, but 246. But who isn't, right? This year, man, the draft's gonna be crazy. There's so many good players in college. Just in time. How's it going, George? You want to give me a guess for an auto? Glidden was trying to pay it forward since he got the Higgins RPA last time. He said that he guessed Higgins to try and get you one. Banging. I do think Bane is good, but I just don't know if he was necessarily the fit you wanted. But he's like trying to spread the love. So if you want to give me your guess for an auto, we got security tag. Appropriate. Oh, I think the worst one is in Fat Uncle. Corey used to have he had a prize box that he would pull from, but he started calling it oh my gosh, he started calling it the glory hole. So you reached in and pulled out whatever prize card there was in there. I was like, that one's a little too much. So I think he only did a break or two and then stopped. Didn't want to have to explain to my son what that was. Or worse yet, I don't want him to tell me that he knows what it is. So. Oh, there's Blinky's PC, the old Russell Wilson card. All right, Jordan Watkins, Abdul Carter on a green going out to Blinky, CJ Stroud notoriety, and Trey Tucker. So right out the gate, a little blink, a little love. Larissa getting a Watkins. Watkins. Glenn. In Corey Fat Uncle, one of the times in his break group, he had a box of prizes and he kept calling it the glory hole, and he would reach in and pull out a prize. He did it just a couple times, but it was pretty funny. All right, Zach Ertz, the Dilfer, LeGarrette Blunt, Marion Hampton, more Chargers love on a nice Mosaic silver. Elevate Jamar Chase, and a Shadur base coming out for Alan Stein. So when he goes live for his next break, I think you're in that one too, Chris. You got to give him a bad time and ask him if he's bringing that back or not. That was back when he was still in Washington before he moved to Missouri. He used to do it with one of the McGlamory brothers would help him out. All right, ETN, wrong Jag. Zaire Franklin, another Omarion Hampton. Will Anderson, silver for the Texans. That's awesome. This guy, he's going to win Defensive Player of the Year one of these days, another year or two. Terrell Owens on the Epic Performers. Tet coming out for Carl. Nice. Randy Gradishar and Kenny Clark. Yeah, I think Corey's going live on Saturday, so I'm hoping to be there for at least a few minutes. I got a card show that day, so it depends on the timing. But knowing that you guys will be in, hopefully you can pop in and give him a bad time too. Corey's a good dude. He was the one though that was going crazy with karaoke, doing uh, sticks, not sticks, Scorpion songs the other day when I was live. He was just going off. It was pretty funny. Well, it was to me. I don't know about for the rest of you guys. All right, nice. Excuse me, nice. Josh Allen, Mosaic Silver. We got a pink Amon-Ra for me. I'll take it. Kid Reporter, Tyler Warren for the Colts, and Jamie. Max Crosby, future Seahawk, I can hope. Jadeveon Clowney and Cooper Kupp. Yeah, he's a funny dude. Nice pink Amon-Ra. Josh Allen. That's a beaut. Yeah, and then we got the T-Rex. Will Campbell for the Patriots and George. Chuck Foreman, old school Viking, going out to Joe Desky. Amon-Ra and Elevate. TJ Hawkinson, Joe Theismann, and Amon-Ra. I'm just going to finish it up. All right, Tony Tidor getting the Nick Emanawari base card. Justin Herbert going out to Jamie. Cade Otton, Odell Beckham, and Jack Campbell. It's not the best box, but not horrible. We got the nice Abdul. We got a couple base stars with Shadur and O'Marion. We got the parallel O'Marion. So, not bad. Well, George, you can always come back later, buddy. I don't want you getting in trouble with the wife. I don't want her mad at me. I don't want you doing the whole, was it Jake from State Farm commercial? And, she's like, who are you on the phone with? He sounds hideous. Yeah, don't get me in trouble, George. Will Campbell. I heard today they were doing arm length. Your phone is too loud. Oh man, I can't think of your girl's name, Dave. I want to apologize. I'm sorry if I'm too loud. Wait till I start singing, then you're really going to be in trouble. So not a bad blaster, but not a great, but not a bad blaster. We got a couple good rookies out of there. Some nice parallels, but nothing huge, unfortunately. Nice O'Marion is probably the best card. Okay, let's do some Prism action. Bobby, I was trying to think of it. Sorry, Bobby. Because you do not want to make a pregnant woman mad, Dave. Come on, you should know this is number 3. Even if you are cleaning the kitchen. Farkle, that's what my mom's nickname is. Her name is Fran, so we call her a little Franny Farkle. 2, 4, 6. I haven't played Farkle in a long time. I just love the looks of Prism. Wish the cards weren't so expensive. I do have a Prism H2. That'll probably be the next break we'll do. While we wait for Photogenics. Photogenics on its way also. Got that ordered today. And I got a Select H2 on its way also. So we got some fun stuff coming around the corner next week. I am going to be taking a week off because I'm going with some buddies down to Boise, Idaho to watch Starch Madness. Not March Madness, Starch Madness. It's the Big Sky basketball tournament. So I'll be taking about a week off of breaking. So But I'll be in touch, of course, give you guys. I'll probably post some pictures and stuff too. Me and my buddy always try and get pictures with mascots and everything. So, all right, Lad McConkey, Jalen Milrow. There we go. Tet on a silver. Oof, that's a beautiful card going out to Carl, and then Derwin James. Oh, that is gorgeous. Really nice looking Tet. That's a good start to Prism, though. You got the Rookie of the Year on a silver. Going out to Carl. That's a beaut. Got some discos coming up. Terrell Suggs. Disco Jake Ferguson going out to Robert Avatia. And then a Disco Hairston going out to Giuseppe. And then a Cade Stover. Did not have a great rookie year. I've been locked out of heaven. Come on. So just a small show this weekend, but if there's something you want me to try and look for you, let me know. I know Dave, I always look for Florida State guys for him. If there's anything anybody else looks for. Gunnar Helm. Fireworks, Jalen Hurt. Nice. Joe Theismann. CJ Stroud. Jake Ferguson base. Chad Johnson as a Patriot. For George. And then Shedeur on the disco and a Kid Reporter. Heck yeah. There we go, Alan Stein. Shedeur on the disco. Chad Johnson. Jalen for Greg. And Gunnar Helm for Harold Lambus. Uh-oh, Dave hasn't been talking much. Neither has George. I think you guys must have got grounded. Ruh-roh. That's a nice Shedeur Sanders card. That's cool. Chad Johnson is a Patriot. That's kind of cool. Okay, I think that's yes. Tony Dorsett, Gesicki, Taj Brooks for the Bengals, and Ryan. Russell Wilson again. Let's finish up. Kenny O'Brien, one of my favorite quarterbacks, is a pretty young kid. I kind of like the Jets as a kid. He was really good for a short time. Barely saved me. Nnamdi Madueke for the Ravens. What did you say? Changed his name. Okay. Ernest Jones on a silver. Oh, what a stud. He played great for the Seahawks this year. Then we got Disco Tyreek for Jim and Randy White. Yeah, I love Prism. I think Prism's my favorite. I'm a big fan of Mosaic. Mosaic and Prism are probably my two favorite. Dice game goes quick. Nice. Nice silver Ernest Jones. That's cool. That's a nice PC card. Even though Tony's not a Seahawks fan, hopefully you enjoy that one, buddy. Thank you again for those that helped close us up with Harold Lambus grabbing the Titans and Ryan Glad grabbing a couple teams and Glidden and George and Giuseppe, Robert, everybody helping out. I appreciate it. Actually, all of you guys just getting teams in general, it helps me. And I appreciate you guys very much. So thank you. So that was a pretty good one. That Shedeur is a pretty sick card. I don't know the value on it, but that could go way up next year, and depending on how he plays. So we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Browns are doing probably about the best, followed by the Chargers. So okay, let's go back to our hanger. Let's go first Red Scope Parallel. Let's go from the bottom. Right, first Red Scope would be a prize. We haven't done a prize. Hold on, I only got two so far. Thin pickings. Sometimes Absolute gives us a number, but not this time. So, empty box. Boop, boop. And I've told a few of you I will be having a major knee surgery early April, so I'll be not breaking for like three 3 to 4 weeks, depending on how we're doing. So unless Bronx wants to do a lot of the work, which is he may not be up for it, so we'll see. All right, Cortland Sutton, Caleb Williams, Hunter Henry, rookie Tyleik Williams, Dylan Sampson, Jalen Royals, Jordan James, and a red Armstead and a red Ertz. So the Jags are Nick Hammers. I don't think he is here with us right now. If you are Nick, give me 2 numbers. If not, we will roll the dice for you. Well, I'm glad it worked out then. Yeah, if you get a little extra cash and not so overwhelming. Because I know you were doing better when you were out of town so much, but then you missed so much not being at home. So I understand the choices you got to make. Nice to have some extra money, but man, time is fleeting, especially with kiddos. So I'm glad you can be at home and make a little extra cash. Zach Ertz going out to Hosby. Armstead for Nick. And we'll roll the dice for Nick. Jalen Royals coming out for Giuseppe. I think Giuseppe just wanted the lunchbox. And then Dylan Sampson on the Brownies. Wrong running back. All right, let's finish up. We got Ray Lewis on a red also. And then we got Mitchell Evans on a red. Not the player we were maybe looking for. That's even better. That's awesome. Cooper DeJean. Nice. Elevate Travis Hunter. There we go. Touchdown master CJ Stroud. Jamar on an epic. And then Richard Sherman. Garrett Wilson, England. Adonai Mitchell. Chris Godwin, and Justin Fields. Nice Cooper DeJean, True Mosaic, silver. Hunter, Mitchell Evans. Not the red we were hoping for, but we'll take it. Another PC for Hosby on the Ray Lewis. Mitchell will go with the silver tap we got earlier. So Hunter's doing okay. Once again, anybody coming in late, give me your guess for an auto. All right, so we got 200 so far, just base, but still a couple at least coming out. It's great that we still got a jet sitting up front. We probably should mix that up. No offense, Dave. Let's put that guy and that guy there. That's kind of a cooler card. No offense to Mambu. Mambu. Okay. We got our Mega next and our Hobby. Got a few of these lying around. Let's just open one of these two, see if we get something cool out of here. 2022 Zenith. This isn't the official extra. This is another little extra. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Well, let's throw one of these guys in a break. See if we get something cool out of here every once in a while. All right. Dallas Goedert, Cortland Sutton, Mitchell Trubisky, Cooper Kupp, Damian Harris, Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson, Derek Carr, Justin Fields, Debo, and we got a red David Bell going out to the Brownies. That's a nice one. Jalen Petrie, red. Patty Mahomes on a red. There we go, Chiefs. And then, the Z team, Zach Wilson. There you go, Dave. Break paid for. Nice Patty Mahomes red, though. That's pretty cool, actually. Petrie. And Bell. I'm not sure if Bell's still in the league or not, but Petrie's a good card. One touch, please. I think you'll know who I'm talking about. There was a certain somebody that asked for a card to be one touch. It was like a base card. Was it in yours, JT? It was in somebody's, and it was like, you got to be kidding me. The Z team, Zach Wilson. Isaiah Spiller on a rookie wave, silver prism. We got our base again. Stephon Diggs, Etienne, Devonta Adams, Dave Montgomery, Nick Bosa, Michael Pittman, Dak Prescott, Jameis Famous Winston, J.K. Dobbins, Max Crosby, and our rookies. Okay, not bad. Jeremy Ruckert, Kayvon. There we go, Giants. Jameson, there we go. Lions, Ojabo, and Sky Moore. I really thought Sky Moore was going to be a stud. Last that ball on the light. Exactly. Must have been in I can't remember whose it was now, and they just kind of laughed and were like, yeah, no, that's not happening. I replaced a 4th-year base guard. Yeah. Well, this helped me out because I didn't have this Jameson Williams rookie, so I guess that's why I grabbed the right pack, I guess. So that didn't help very much. Sorry, guys. A little Kayvon. Little Texans love for George with that Petrie red parallel. Okay. Let's do our optic, and then we'll do our other extra. It's the only part about breaking I don't like is I hate people not getting stuff. Oh yeah, who had the first red? I forgot now. Jags. I got to roll the dice. Nick Hammers. Got a 4 times. 3 is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry, what is going on? That's got a cool card. Okay. Terry McLaurin to 199. Well, it's even like I hopped in a couple of Ron Kelly's breaks, and he has the same problem, JT. I thought I had a pretty solid break, but it wasn't enough, and he sent me another card with it, and I was like, dude, you don't have to do this. I know the gamble's going in. Nick Hammer is getting numbered. Terry McLaurin. Donruss to 199. Nice card. All right, now let's see what we got. That's why I'm glad when my hobby shop will give me a good deal on like gravity boxes or something, so I can just have packs to throw in. I mean, it feels like you got something if you have something to rip. If you have a pretty bad break, just having a pack, especially when you pay like something $60, $70 for a team. Empty box. Okay, whatever we get, auto or mem will be our prize. That's nice of you. Like, yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you didn't get a single one of them, yeah. And that's rough when somebody drops, like you said, like $100 into a break and it doesn't get anything. You're like, that sucks. I feel like I had to give you something. I remember I did that. I had an eBay break once when Prism came out in 2021. Maybe it was 2020 Prism. And somebody bid like $150 on the Chargers. And nothing good came out. And so I gave them one of my personal Justin Herbert rookies that I had, and they messaged me back like, why did you send me this? I'm like, because I felt bad. And they're like, don't do that again. And I was like, okay. They didn't even want it. Like, they were like, not sickened, but like it wasn't good enough for them because it was like a low-end Donruss rookie or something. So, but for me, I was like, I felt bad. I wanted to give him something. Ooh, no, we got patch. I was all excited for a second. Yeah. I thought we went all the way with no patch, but it looks like we got one. Okay, here we go. Eli Manning, Steven Jones. I do like Optic a lot. They are sure pretty cards. Brock Bowers, Jackson Haas. I haven't seen one of these before. That's cool. Passing grade, Patty Mahomes. That's a cool looking card. I like that. That's awesome. I haven't seen one of those yet. Tyreek Hill, Justin Herbert, Ayuk, Micah Parsons is a Packer. What? And Khalil Shakira. And I think especially kind of like you, JT, when you get to know everybody in the group so well, all the way, you feel like they're friends. I didn't know. That's kind of cool. They got him in the Packers uniform. That's sweet. All right, for the Brownies, Mason Graham, Ugbuka, just a base, but nice card. We got play action DK Metcalf, K9, Marvin Harrison, Hines Ward, and Josh Allen. I was in a hobby shop like about 2 months ago, and a guy came in and was asking, like, "Can I get some cards of Micah Parsons in a Packers uniform?" And the guy was like, "Nope, not yet. Be patient." At that time, I don't think they had anything yet, except for like the now stuff. So Joe Seppi getting a play action DK. It's a nice looking book. At least it's optic. That's a nice looking card. We got that patch in the last break, which was pretty cool. That was a pretty good Ibuka break for you, I think. All right, Will Johnson base. Then we got a silver Travis Hunter. Heck yeah, let's stop there. That's a good place to stop. There we go, Jay Guru. Nick Hammer's getting the silver Travis Hunter. If this kid displays any of the talent he's capable of, his cards are going to go through the roof. Yeah, it's cool. For being numbered, I was hoping it'd be a little bit better, but still, I know you're happy with it. But I was hoping to have like a little better coloring on it and stuff. But cool card. Beautiful Travis Hunter though. That's nice with the silver. Silver. See my ugly face. Ooh. Nice card there for Nick Hammers. That's a beaut. Okay, now we'll go down here. All right, Dave Montgomery, Braylon Allen, Jim Kelly, Carl Eller, Derek Carr, rookie Donovan Ezraku, Woody Marks for the Texans. And then we got a green Jedi Baron, not numbered, but the green parallel. My brother-in-law's calling me. I'll have to call him back. Jedi Baron. Woody Marks. And Donovan Ezraku for the Cowboys and Robert. Oh, I can imagine. That was a pretty big deal at the time. I really thought they were going to hire Dion as head coach a couple years ago. And I think that's why, obviously, Dion got his feelings hurt. All right. Mark Andrews, Myles Garrett, Rashad Bateman, Mike Williams, Arroyo for the Seahawks, Rachel Tootin for the Jags also. And then we got a green Makuba for the Eagles, Ricky Williams, Rich Gannon, Jamar Chase, and Trent Green. It's a nice Makuba. Rachel Tootin, rootin' Tootin. And Arroyo. He played well when he wasn't hurt. He kind of got hurt a couple times this season, and then as you could see in the Super Bowl, Barner kind of took over and was awesome. So, all right, let's see what we got here. We got Devin Neal for the Saints, James Pierce for the Falcons and Latimer, Cam Ward patch, and a Caden Prather green, not number, but beautiful. Beautiful Cam Ward patch card going out to Harold Lambus on the Phenom. That's a little thicker too. I think that's a 138. That's 190. No, wow, that's my elbow. I think this kid's gonna be good. Obviously, I'm a homer because he's a former Coug, but he showed some signs this last year. So, congratulations, Harold Lambus. Put that over here. You kind of see it a little bit. And then for Giuseppe on the Prather green, really nice looking card. And Pierce. I think this is the scumbag that beat up his girlfriend, if I remember right. Could be wrong. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong. One of them guys just got arrested last week or 2 weeks ago. So the one I'm thinking of, he's dating was dating a WNBA girl. But if I'm wrong, I apologize, Mr. Pierce. All right, Giuseppe getting a Prather. Okay, so we got another patch. Let's roll the dice for Harold Lambus. Yeah, I could be wrong. It was somebody that I thought it was the Falcons. 5 times 4 is 20. Ooh, we gotta go deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I don't know if he'll like it or not, but I thought it was kind of cool. I had a 2015 Crown Royale, whatever, Panini Crown Royale. Well, it kind of looks like something else. Anyway, it is a Drew Brees card for breast cancer awareness. So, nice card there for Harold Lambus. Kind of a cool card. Rhea Ripley. I'm looking. Not too bad. Yeah, February 7th. James Pierce. Battered with a deadly weapon and aggravated stalking. Doesn't say who was it with, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a WNBA girl. So, yeah, kind of a scumbag. His career might be over, unfortunately. Oh, Dave, do you want me not yell that too loudly? 1 of 1 Patiato. Okay. Okay, before we get to our hobby, the real extra I wanted to do was let's just get some more music. Now we have the official orange box. So we did a Target one. Now we're going to do the Walmart blaster. So 4 different Walmart card boxes today. Hanger, 2 different blasters, and the holiday one. Get yourself in trouble. What's that, David? No woman is near as pretty as my girl. Oh, good man. What a good man, David. 2, 4, 6. Trying to help you out, dude. That's what friends are for. George is really quiet. He must be really into Farkle. He must be winning. Go, George, go. Are you playing for money? Hosby's probably in the shower. He's always busy. Friend of the year, yeah. Like a wingman. Okay, our last bonus before we get to the hobby. After this, guys, you're on your own. I'm sorry. Hosby heard me. Whenever Hosby goes silent, we just assume he's in the shower. You're welcome, Dave. You know, gotta keep each other safe. Oh, George, I'm sorry you're getting your butt kicked, man. All right, Warren Moon, Trey Benson, Ozzie Newsome on an epic, Hall of Fame Kurt Warner, Sean McVay, Trey McBride and Montez Sweat. Okay, that's not a good start. Let's see if it gets better. All right, Khalil Shakir on the green. Lamar Jackson on a touchdown Masters. James Cook, Jared Goff, Jamal Anderson, Jamal Charles, and Jordan Watkins. I think that's the second Watkins we've gotten. Shakira. Not a rookie in either one of those packs so far. Not a good start. Watkins. Okay, let's see if it perks up a little bit. We got a nice Jordan Love green. There's an orange. Derek Stingley going out to the Texans. Chase Brown, Frank Gore, Dan Fouts, and O'Marion Hampton again. Guys everywhere. I saw that. Yeah. They said like all signs point to the Jets drafting Ruben Bain probably now with the number 2 or 3 pick they have. Nice Jordan Love. Stingley on an orange for the Texans and George. And O'Marion Hampton. Only reason I knew, I've been listening to Sports Talk Radio a little this week, and they were talking about stuff that could happen. We got a nice one coming up for Dave. George Pickens on a True Mosaic Silver. Elevate Pat Bryant. Gabe Davis, New England. DJ Moore. Gesicki again, and Will Campbell again. Going out to George. A couple of Will Campbells. Maybe 2 of them could help protect the quarterback there together. That's mean. Sorry, that's me as a sassy Seahawks fan. He's talking a little crap. I actually like the Patriots too, so. And elevate Pat Bryant for Tony. A little thin for Tony. Hopefully the hobby box comes. All right, now we got something to talk about. Beautiful green Emeka Egbuka. Going out to Dave on the green mosaic. We got Sam Darnold on notoriety. Jack Beck. And then Victor Cruz. I'm just going to finish the stack. Caleb Williams. Hunter Henry. Jamian Sherwood on a silver for the Jets and Dave. And then we got a Marshall Faulk on a green. Nico Collins and Fred Warner. Pretty disappointing box overall. The rookies weren't great. The parallels weren't great. Like Buka's the only really great card out of the whole box. A little disappointing. Sorry, guys. Guess that's why they call it an extra. Hopefully, I was hoping it would help more, and it did not. But helped Dave a little bit, at least. Nice Bucks card, though. Gorgeous Egbuka. Jim picking up a little PC Marshall Faulk. Dave getting some Jamian Sherwood silver. And the Raiders, Harlem Banner getting a Jack back. Wrong Raider. All right, can't hold off any longer. Once again, anybody coming in late, give me your guess for an auto if you haven't yet. Who'd you guess, George? I never heard your guess for an auto. I may have missed it. You probably put it in the chat, and I just totally missed it, so I apologize. I'll have to see if I can find it up here. So if you can remember, George, give me a... Oh, excuse me. Selecto. Give me a guess for an auto. I don't think I have yours written down. I apologize. I missed it. I don't know if anybody wants the box, but I'll try and be careful in case. Woody, okay. In case somebody wants to keep the box for some reason, I will try and be careful with it. That sounds like somebody that doesn't like the quarterback. Well, it could have been worse, Dave. Your life could be a whole lot worse because Sean Payton has said that numerous times that he was planning on drafting Patrick Mahomes. And so you would really hate Patrick Mahomes if he'd been a Saint. Empty box. Put this cardboard back in here. Woody's skid marks. You know he was called that in grade school until he got bigger and stronger than all the other kids. Woody skid marks. Okay. Oh, that's funny. I can't root for him because of my childhood and John Elway ruining my childhood over again. Okay, so 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. We'll do first auto and last card in here. Oh, exactly. That was crazy. Oh, and first numbered card. Still got to get first numbered card. What a weird break. No numbered yet. Looks like we got our patch coming out right now. Bam. All right, going out to Haas. We got a nice silver Jalen Lane to start us off. Beautiful card. Then we got Tyler Booker. It looks like a premier level, maybe? Club level. Oh, that's an RP, not an RPA, just a PA. Patch auto. That's a sick one. Holy awesome card. Eric Allen. Patch auto. Let me look behind it. We got Jalen Rolls on a premier level and a Cam Chancellor premier for the Seahawks, but that is a sick card. Number 20 of 25. That's the, is that the tie-dye? Is that what they call that? I wish the patch was cool. It's got just a tiny little hint right here. Tiny little hint of color right there. That is a super cool card. And I know Greg's going to be happy. He's a diehard Eagles fan. That's too fat for a regular sleeve. That's a cool card. Eric Allen was an awesome player, too. Might be 138, might be 2. Let's see. I'm not going to push it. We're going to go a little fatter just to give space. And I think I have a one touch if you want me to throw one in to Greg reach out afterwards. Whew, that's a beaut. She's a beaut, Clark. Oh, what a start. Bam, bing, bang, boom. So he gets the first number, the first auto. That's Tyler Booker, too, on the rookie card. And then Jalen Lane on like a silver prism card going out to Hosby. Hosby had a quiet break, too, so helping out the Haas and helping out Robert on the club level. Whew, that's a good start, though. Wow, bing, bang. And then Jalen Royals, too. Royals, excuse me. We can all be Royals. So I don't know if we're going to get a would have won Mahomes, but, you know, that's a good start. I'm going to roll the dice for Greg. I don't think he's here. 3 times. 3 is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. This is, to me, kind of a fun card, but I don't know how fun anybody else will think it is. But I was digging through a box, and it's out of Allure, which is not licensed. But it's like a silver Malik Neighbors card that I thought was really cool looking. So anyway, going out to Greg. Hopefully you think that's cool. I was digging through some boxes at the hobby shop. I'm like, I've never opened any of this. So okay. One card can change a whole break for people. That's a beaut. I love that, Eric Allen. That's like, for me as a Seahawks fan, getting like a Cam Chancellor or something, like an old school guy that you think was awesome. All right, so we're still going to do a prize for the next numbered card. Let's just go pack by pack. Okay, we got Nick Martin. at a club level, going out to the Niners. Brayshell Tootin on a sweet level. Really nice card for the Jags. Barrett Carter on a club prism. And then Curtis Samuel base. Oh, no, Premier, right? And then Cam Ward on a Premier level. I feel like every card's Premier or higher, just about. So, more love for the Titans. A little love for the Jags. Bengals getting in the mix for Ryan. No number, but nice card. And then a Nick Martin rookie for the Niners. What a good box to start with, though. I like it. Like we already got another Cam coming out. Just going to fly through top loaders in here. So Jags continue having a decent break. Vladimir picking up a little love. Well, 2 packs in, we pulled a Cam and an RPA or a PA. Let's see what the next one, hopefully. Oh, I think we got our next numbered card. Numbered 71 out of 249 on the Harrison Smith for the Vikings and Joe Desky. I was kind of shocked none of the Vikings fans really jumped on. They were just sitting there for a while. So, congratulations, Giuseppe. So, we'll roll the dice for Joe. We got Chop Robinson on the club level. Silver Trey Smith for the Chiefs and Joe. And then we got, what's this thing? Marvin Harrison on a Phenomenon. Not number, but great looking card for Pete. And then a Jalen Hurts on the Premier level. So it's been averaging, let's see, 4 top-loaded cards per pack. Isn't that funny? 4 out of 5. Chop Robinson. Going out to Jim Jennings. I like this Marvin Harrison for Pete. That's a cool looking card too. A Silver Trey Smith for Giuseppe. Okay, let me roll the dice for Joe on the numbered. 4 times. 3 is 12. Staying low number today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Huh. That's one of the better ones in the box. Joe picking up a Josh Palmer auto and his Tennessee uniform. Josh Palmer, he's still in the league with the Chargers, I believe. Okay. Congratulations, Joe. All right, now I'm going to open the rest of the stack. Thanks, you guys, again for sticking with me. Man, this is beautiful. It does suck, though. I bought this, and then literally like 2 days later, they dropped the price on the hobby boxes by like $100. I was like, well, that sucks. So I might try and replenish. If you guys are enjoying this, I can try for one more. A little more expensive than I like to spend, but if you can fill it up again, worth it, right? Okay, we got a fake fatty right here. All right, we got Joe Burrow on a silver going out to Ryan and the Bengals. Silver, concourse. Got a blue checkerboard, James Conner, numbered to 175. Going out to Pete. Charles Woodson on the club level for the Raiders. That's a cool card. And then we got a CJ Stroud and a Tyler Loop. He already got cut. I don't know what this thing is. Score Select. Maybe somebody that's done this a little more than me knows what these are called. Score Select on the CJ Stroud for Mr. Sweeting. And then Tyler Loop. After he missed the kick, got cut. He will be somewhere else next year. He was a pretty solid kicker. Kind of feel bad for the kid. James Conner. Joe Burrow. Nice silver Joe Burrow. And a Charles Woodson for the Raiders. You haven't seen what it is? Is it a case hit, George? Oh, George. I don't think it's a case hit. I think they're relatively rare, though, if I remember right. The score selects, but I'm not positive. It's cool looking, though. Nice looking card. I think CJ's going to bounce back. If they give him an offensive line, it'll be dangerous. Oh, no, George. You didn't get thrown out the window, too, did you? All right, we got Harrison butt kicker on a club level for the Chiefs. Kyler Murray, and behind Kyler is a Marvin Harrison Jr. 3-color patch. You can barely see the red there. Numbered 7 of 10. 7 of 10. Wowie, wow on the Sparks. Congratulations, Pete. Heck of a time to get a cheap team. Oh, my Lord, that is a beaut. Oh, it's too fat again. You'll never hear that about me. I'm plenty fat enough. Butt kicker. You got just about the cheapest spot. One of the 2 or 3 cheapest spots. Sorry, Dave, you picked the wrong cheap spot. Apparently, it's all Cardinals today instead of Jets. That's a sick card. Numbered to 10. I really think Pete was taking him just to be nice to help me fill. That is a really cool looking card. You can just barely see that hint of red right there. Really hard to see in your screen. Really cool card, though. Numbered to 10, too. And I like Harrison. I think he's going to be a stud. That's why you take the Jets, because they're cheap. You just never know. Yeah, it could be a, what do you call it? A Joe Namath auto or something that pops out. I do that sometimes, too. And even in Blinkies or something, I'll grab one of the cheapest teams and just never know. All right, let's put that here. Let's put that with them. Whew, that's a beaut. Okay, Kyle Williams, rookie. There we go, Patriots. Devontae Adams, a premier. Calvin Ridley on a suite level, or club level, excuse me. Sam Laporta on a suite level. Chris Olave, these are cool looking on the field level. Nice card there for the Saints. And Chris. Jonathan Taylor on a premier, and Cole Kmet on a premier. Well, good first half of the box. We got a number to 10 patch, a gorgeous number to 25 patch auto. So it's been a good box so far for sure. Kyle Williams for the Patriots. I was sad because I know a guy doing a case hit, or not case, a case of National Treasures. And it was like only $100 for the Cardinals in all 4 boxes. And I was like, man, I feel like the odds were halfway decent in that one. Nice one here for the Titans. The Calvin Ridley club level. Okay. I'm going to do everything but the last pack. We should have one more auto. Yeah, you never know, man. That'd be sick. Oh, that's a fake. Okay. That's a fake, too. Lots of fake fatties. To select, we've only had one rookie quarterback, and that's just the one Cam Ward base. So let's see if more stuff comes out to help out. All right, Jim Jennings on his PC getting the sweet-looking Terrence Ferguson number 2, 399. Nice card there. Going out to JT on the Baron Sorrell on the club level rookie. For the Seahawks, on target Jackson Smith and Jigba. That's a sweet-looking card. Oh, look at that. I just said it. Glidden, you still here? You fall asleep? If not, wake up. Or oh, you're supposed to log off before I pull you something cool. That's right. Tyler Shuck. Prism field level. Gorgeous card. That's so good looking. And then we got a Jaden Higgins right behind it for George on the premier level. So good little starting pack to get us going. Every single one of the cards getting top loaded out of that pack. Nice fire starter. Oh, you got to be a little nervous, Dave. That kid looks good. Oh, that is beautiful. Tyler Shuck on the silver field level. What a beautiful card. If I was a Bucks fan, I'd be a little nervous because Tyler Shuck looks like the real deal. Jim getting a little love on the Terrence Ferguson numbered. Yeah, I think you guys too. I mean, I'm not sure if Penix is the real deal, but I do believe getting the coach they got, like, yeah, you guys are in trouble. And I really wish, I'm not mean, but I wish you guys had gotten a new coach. I'm not in love with him. I like Baker a lot, and I like the Bucks, but yeah, makes me nervous for you. All right, not Ray Baker. We got Ray Davis at club level. Urlacher on a silver going out to the Bears. That's a cool one, George. Not a huge value card, but sick looking prism. And then also going out to the Niners. Nice one there for the Niners. Trent Williams on the field level. Pat Bryant on a premier level. Yaya Black, not Yaya Diaba. It's Yaya Black. You don't? I like Stefanski. He's good. Yaya Black for the Steelers on a premier. There we go, Niners. Ricky Pearsall. Gorgeous silver concourse. Nice card. And then we got Spencer Rattler. He's still around too on a club level for the Saints. Yaya Black. I think he was in a tough position because of how bad Cleveland is. But I get what you're saying. Ownership's so bad in Cleveland that it's tough. Ray Davis. Trent Williams and Pearsall. I can hear my daughter's giggle upstairs when she's up to no good. And it cracks me up hearing it through the walls. Ricky Pearsall on a silver. That's a good looking card. And then the Trent Williams on the sweet level or field level. And then Rattler. I kind of felt bad for him. I felt like he didn't play horrible. It's just the team wasn't that good. And then you're like, oh, he may not be that bad. And then you see how much better Tyler Shuck looked. You're like, well, maybe he is bad. Like I said, not a big value card, George, but that's a cool looking silver Urlacher. One of the best linebackers, at least my generation of watching anyway. Never heard of this guy, Yaya Black. And then Pat Bryant for the Broncos. Okay. Finally, we got a little Ewers love. I get that. Yeah, he did do, but I don't know if that was either him either, or was that the ownership or the GM. So that's a tough one. So nice looking Quinn Ewers coming out finally on a sweet level. That's a nice looking card. Malik Neighbors on a performance or phenomenon. Excuse me. I read it completely wrong. Gorgeous card for the Giants. And a Mon-Ra on a premier level and a fake fatty. Like a tease. Only like 3 or 4 cards in that one. Quinn Ewers. Finally getting a Ewers for Jim. And Malik for Blink. Okay, we've lost a little luster. Let's get it back. We got for the Bengals and Ryan Latimer, we got a Gesicki to 299, followed by Andre Iosivas, Yosivas on a club level. Jordan Love on the True Mosaic, or not True Silver Prism. That's a good looking card. Neon Icons on the Mason Taylor. That's cool. And a Savion Williams. So a couple Packers there for you, Justin, and then a nice Neon Icons for Dave coming out. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully he backs it up. So nice Neon Icons for the Jets. A couple sweet Packers cards coming out. The Silver Jordan Love and the Savion on the Premier level. Exactly. If you can back it up. Well, I feel like Baker does a pretty good job most of the time. All right, got our last fake fatty. Speaking of, James Pierce Jr. on a True Mosaic Silver. I want to say Mosaic. True Silver Prism. Nice card there. Pacheco for the Chiefs also. This time it is to $199. Nice looking card there for the Chiefs. We got Kyle Monange coming out for the Bears and George on the club level. Drake London on an on-target prism. Gorgeous card for the Falcons and Ryan. And then a Shaheed for the Saints. I'm kind of surprised that's not a Seahawks uniform, but I guess it's a little too late for them. Rashid Shaheed. So a nice Monange coming out for George. Pacheco, Pierce. And an on-target Drake London. That's cool looking. Yeah, I think they'll extend him right away. Him and Witherspoon, I think both will. It's cheaper to do it now than to wait till next year, you know. Nice numbered Pacheco. Giuseppe did pretty good with the Chiefs. Oh my gosh, I totally missed that box. We're not even done, guys. I'm an idiot. Totally missed a box. You know what? We're going to hold off the last pack that should have an auto in it. I totally missed the Chiefs box. It slipped behind. There we go. Before we do our last pack and last auto and last card, we got a Revolution box. I'm an idiot, guys. Sorry about that. But I'm glad I remembered before we shut off. So I said about the Chiefs, and I was like, oh, yeah. It's almost like getting a bonus. You thought we were done. Just kidding. I lulled you guys into sleep. I'd have looked at it later and been like, oh, crap. Now what? Okay, sweet. I'm excited now because that means everybody that's had a rough break, you got a few more packs. Okay. Let's turn it this way and open. Got the padding. Got the bonus card. No graded card. I didn't expect one, though, because I figured the guy would check. If you wanted to get bullied. Okay, empty lunchbox. Oh, I know. The cubes are hard to find. Bronx was the king of the cubes. That's for sure. Okay, our one extra card's not a bad one. Shockwave Dylan Gabriel going out to the Brownies. Allenstein. And then we got our 6 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't fall asleep this time yet, Jim. What are you talking about? Oh, what's going on here? Like they're all backwards everywhere. Okay, well, we'll just make do, I guess. I've only opened these one other time, and I thought they were fun, but oh, we got a ding out there in the corner. That sucks on the Brett Favre. You guys are funny. All right, last one. Okay. 2 of the Chiefies. Nick Bolton. We got Demario Davis on a Cosmo. It also looks kind of like somebody sneezed on here. On a Cosmo for the Saints. There we go. Can't skip that. Egbuka on a New Wave. Good looking card. There we go. Egbuka. Nice. And then we got Michael Williams. Rookie card. A.J. Brown base. Chuba Hubbard number 2. 199. I can't even speak. 199. Looks almost the same as the others, but it is numbered. So going out to the Panthers. Nice. Now, these are great boxes. I like these. Michael Williams. Numbered Chuba. Got a couple more. We got a Stargazing CeeDee Lamb. And then Tesla. Nice Stargazing for Robert Avatia. All right, we officially made it through like 150 sleeves. Okay, keeping it going. A lot of backwards here. Aaron Jones. Mason Graham. This one's on a Cosmo parallel for the Brownies. Gridiron Legacy on the Terrell Owens. Trey Harris rookie card, and then a Jacoby Myers base. So the Chargers getting a little Trey Harris. Larissa getting a T.O. And then Allenstein getting a nice Mason Graham parallel. Horsehead on the end of a stick team. What it's called? Hobby Horse, isn't it? It's like a real thing, I believe, somehow. Can't remember where I saw that. It's like a real competition people do. All right, Jaden Reed on a Cosmo for the Packers. Nice. Travion for the Patriots on a Futures. Nice looking card. Omarion Moore for the Chargers. Brett Favre on that little ding in the corner. And a Leonard Fournette on the Cosmo. Some more Chargers. And finally a little more Patriots love coming out to George on the Travion. Good looking card. I like the looks of Revolution a lot. They're some of my favorite product for sure. We got Peyton Manning on a Gridiron Legacy. We got a base Mason Graham, Andre Johnson base, and then look at that beauty, Ashton Jeanty on the Cosmo parallel coming out for Harlan Benner. Heck yeah. It's been a rough one for Benner most of the night, and a little bit of me forgetting the box makes it so much better when we pull something good out of it. So helping out the Browns, the Chargers, the Patriots, and now the Raiders. Oh, and the Bucks, yeah. So it's almost like an extra. When I forget about it and I throw it back in. My own stupidity makes it more fun for everyone. Okay. Okay. I got Brock Bowers on a base, and then, oh no, a Futures, excuse me, and then an Ashton Jeanty base. Boom, boom. So the Raiders went from having a rough break to a pretty solid break in a matter of 3 cards, all in the same pack. So, congratulations to Harlan on that one. That was a good little lunchbox. Obviously, we'd love to have the graded card, but I didn't expect to get one this time because I didn't shop myself. So if somebody shipped them to me, I'm sure they kept all the ones with the graded cards. All right, the last prize will be the last card in here. Should be an auto. If there is no auto, then I will find something to add on. All right, we got Makuba on a field level, right? Club level, something. Matthew Golden RPA, numbered to 199. Look at that green right there, too. Justin, if you're still here, you may want to send a thank you note to Giuseppe. And he may never give up a team ever again after this. Holy cannoli. Up until like 2 hours ago or 3 hours ago, Joe had the Packers and he gave them up. That happened yesterday too. Somebody gave up the Phillies and the Phillies pulled one of the autos. That's a beaut. And then we got Bijan on a sweet level for the Falcons for Ryan. More Omarion Hampton, and our last card is Scourton on the Panthers. So Carl getting our last prize. I'll roll the dice for Carl. That is so weird. That's got like gum or something on the back. That is so weird. It's like sticky stuff. Weird. I don't know what that is, Ryan. None of the other cards had it. That is so weird. Super crazy. And only on that Bijan. Okay, I will be doing a recap after I roll the dice. Thank you, Dave, for hopping in. Sorry we didn't pull you bigger stuff, but it's a kind of what's that death by numbers. You got a lot of decent Ibukas at least. So thank you, Jim. Sorry, not much for your guys tonight. A numbered Ram and a Quinn came out, but not a ton. So I'm sorry, man. Not the best, not the worst, but not the best for sure. Marvin, what's he in front of? He's in front of 10. That's what it is. Okay. It goes over here. Okay. Yes, congratulations, dude. Like I said, you need to text Giuseppe and say thank you so very much, and I'm sorry. Number to 199. Like you said, you can't take Packers in your own breaks, so get them somewhere else at least. You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. Just return that favor to me next time you open yours. No. Thanks, you guys. Everybody, thanks for being here. Thanks for keeping me company. Appreciate you. Thank you, Chris. Congratulations on the Shuck. Not too shabby. It's kind of funny. Some of the teams that did pretty good, like Bengals and Cardinals, and even the Falcons did decent. So it shows you never know. Almost done. Oh, I'm sorry. You were just one break off. Texans did so good last break, man. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, Bears didn't do much, that's for sure. I didn't get much from mine either, but I didn't have as many teams, so. I appreciate you. You know I got something coming your way. Don't you worry. I think everybody's gotten their boxes pretty much too, so hopefully you guys have gotten your goodies. Yeah, Texans were definitely your best group. And that was your cheapest one. Messed that up. Oh, maybe I'll find you something better than that even. You never know, George. I'll see what I can do. Good Lord, dude. Okay. Almost done. Okay. It's probably out of order for a couple of these. For the Bills, though, Josh Allen on a True Mosaic Silver, Maxwell Hairston on a Disco, and a Green Prather. Cowboys, you got the Tyler Booker. You got a couple other Prism cards, but that's your big rookie one right there for Robert. Bears, Kyle Monangai on a club level for the Bears. Tyler Warren, base card for the Colts. Rough one for the Colts and Jamie. But fortunately, your other team did pretty good. Jameson Williams, base. Isaac Tesla on a Storm, and Isaac Tesla Revolution for me. Harrison Smith, numbered to 249 for the Vikings. And Joe. Jalen Lane on a silver concourse going out to the Commanders. Terrence Ferguson, numbered to 399, going out to Jim Jennings and the Rams. Pat Bryant on a premier level, and a Jay Barron on a green optic rookie for the Broncos. On target, Jackson Smith and Jigma, and then a Jalen Milroe card, rookie card. For the Eagles, Eagles did way better than this, but this is what I had early. Mabuka on a club level, and then a green Makuba. And you got more coming. Patriots, Kyle Williams, base card. Futures, Travion Henderson. Nice looking card there at least. CJ Stroud on a score select. Jaden Higgins on a premier level, and then a red Petrie. Tyreek Hill on a Mosaic not Mosaic, a Disco, and a Quinn Ewers on the Premier, no, Sweet Level. Nice one there, at least. Going out to the Jim and the Dolphins. Mason Taylor on a Neon Icons, and an Armand Membo on a Candy Cane. Barrett Club Level Prism on the Barrett Carter, and a Joe Burrow Silver, and a Mike Gesicki numbered to 299 going out to Ryan Latimer. Nick Barton on the Club Level Rookie card, and then a Trent Williams on a Sweet Level, and a Ricky Pearsall Silver Concourse Prism going out to the Riz and the Niners. On target on a Drake London, Bijan Robinson on a Sweet Level Prism, and a James Pierce Jr. on the Concourse Silver Prism. Another Eagles card, Kyle McCord on a blue, and then another Broncos card, Savion Jones on a green parallel, and the Texans elevate Jaden Higgins. All right, Chargers, Jalen Royals base, red Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes on the passing grade, and then a Jalen Royals Premier level, and a Harrison Butker on a club level, and a Pacheco numbered to 199. So not bad for the Chiefies. And the lunchbox. Egbuka on a base, Egbuka on a new wave, and then a gorgeous green mosaic Egbuka going out to Dave. Brayshell Tootin on a sweet level. Elevate Travis Hunter Absolute. Brayshell Tootin on an optic, and a Travis Hunter Silver going out to Nick Hammers and the Jags. All right, Carl on the Panthers on a rookie Tet McMillan, Nicky Scourton on a premier level rookie, Chuba Hubbard numbered to 199, Mitchell Evans on a red parallel, and a silver Tet McMillan Prism card. Going out to the Giants and Blinky Malik Neighbors on a Phenomenon, Kayvon Thibodeau rook, Abdul Carter on a green, and a rookie wave Jackson Dart. Rough one for you, Blink. Sorry, man. Brownies and Alan Stein, Mason Graham on a rookie card, Mason Graham on a Cosmo rookie parallel. Shockwave, Dylan Gabriel, Mason Graham optic rookie, David Bell on a red parallel rookie, Shedeur Sanders on a disco, and Shedeur base, Dylan Green, and a Dylan base. So quite a few brownies coming out for Alan Stein. All right, for the Saints, we got a Chris Olave on a field level, and a Tyler Shuck silver field level rookie card. Beautiful card there. And then for the Raiders and Harlan Bender, we got Ashton Jeanty on a Hog Heaven. We have a Charles Woodson on a club level, Brock Bowers on a Futures, Ashton Jeanty on a Rookie Revolution, and then Ashton Jeanty on a Cosmo Parallel rookie card. So coming out a little bit late there on the Raiders, but not too shabby. Marion Hampton on a Premier level, Marion Hampton base, Trey Harris base Revolution, Marion Hampton Mosaic base, Isaiah Spiller on a Z rookie wave, Marion Hampton another base, and a Marion Hampton silver, and a Marion Hampton patch going out to the Chargers for Jamie O'Hara. Pretty good day for them. Titans, Cam Ward on a Premier level, and then a Cam Ward blue optic patch card for the Titans and Hare Lambus. Hard to believe that one of the best teams was the Cardinals of all teams. Phenomenon Marvin Harrison, not numbered, a gorgeous card. James Conner is numbered to 175. Then we got a Kyler Murray on a sweet level, and a Marvin Harrison numbered 210 on the 3-color patch. Nice job, Pete. We had a lot of other Eagles card, but this is the big one. Eric Allen to 25 on the tie-dye patch auto. Gorgeous card for Greg Reese. And then our big winner tonight, sorry, Joe, Baron Soul on a club level rookie. Beautiful silver Jordan Love on the Premier. And then a Premier Savion Williams. And then a Matthew Golden 2-color patch numbered to 199. You're too sweet, George. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Thanks, you guys, for helping this fill. Sorry it wasn't balanced. I mean, it was relatively balanced. There was a lot of people that didn't get hits, but man, it's so hard with these hit and miss, these big boxes like that. So hopefully the next one will be a little bit cheaper all the way around, and we'll get some more goodies out for everybody. Thanks, you guys, for helping fill. It was a lot of fun. Lots of cool cards for sure. Gotta love Select. So thank you all again. Hope everybody has a great night, and we will talk soon.